The Warriors' Phi ally witnessed the Jimmy Butler playoff experience, and it was as timely as it was welcome. This game was up for grabs, and it needed someone to emerge as the hero. Butler essentially said, "Why not me? He's built for these kinds of games and moments." A pelvic contusion suffered in Game 2 that caused him to miss Game 3 was not an issue Monday. Even through 40 minutes, he scored 23 of his 27 points in the second half, 14 in the fourth quarter, and put the Warriors up for good with 3 free throws after Dillon Brooks, who jawed with Butler in the first half, committed a silly touch foul on a three-point attempt. Now that he's healthy enough to play, the Warriors can expect more of this from Butler. "Just amazing," Warriors coach Steve Kerr said. Butler even had enough energy remaining in the final seconds to soar high and snatch a clutch rebound in heavy traffic off Alperen Sengun's game-tying attempt in the final seconds. Which leads us to, Jimmy Butler has confirmed he is still dealing with the effects of a pelvis injury, raising concerns for the Golden State Warriors as they fight to stay alive in their playoff series against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The injury, sustained during the first-round matchup against the Houston Rockets, forced Butler out of Game 2 though he returned for Game 4. His performance has been visibly impacted. Jimmy Butler admits he isn't fully recovered when asked if he was still feeling the after-effects of the injury. Jimmy Butler didn't hold back. "For sure," he said. "But believe it or not, dominoes, coffee, and kids make it all better." Despite the setback, Butler has maintained solid numbers since. The legitimacy of the Rockets' second-seed status is suddenly in question. At the same time, the authenticity of Jimmy Butler's ability to rise in the springtime is not. Such is the latest summary of this first-round playoff series between Houston and Golden State, where the team that needed to qualify through the Sophie Play-in tournament is now in full command. It's 3-1 in favor of the Warriors, who Butler powered down the stretch of a suspenseful and snippy Game 4. Golden State had all the answers in the crucial moments of a game decided by 3 points. This could be a series where experienced Golden State is too much to handle, while the young Rockets are slowly discovering that there are steps to this playoff process. It all depends on Houston's response and whether it can learn quickly, because time is running out on their season. Here are 5 takeaways from a gut-checking 109-106 Warriors victory. He skated on thin ice with the officials after receiving a technical foul in the first half, then spent a generous amount of time in the second half on the bench with 5 fouls. But in the moment of truth, when it was time for the Warriors to get a critical stop, Draymond Green would, of course, be on the floor. On the Rockets' next-to-last possession, when the ball found Sengun, who damaged the Warriors all night for 31 points, Green squared up and accepted the ISO challenge. It was 1-on-1 to decide the game. Sengun managed to get just inside the free-throw line and, with Draymond clinging to him, tossed his signature soft hook, which fell short. It was nothing new for Green, a finalist for and previous winner of the Kia Defensive Player of the Year award and one of his generation's best defensive players. Anyone who studied his stats in this game, 6 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists, and came away unimpressed didn't truly watch the only part of the game that really mattered. He played the last 7:51 of the game with 5 fouls and not only survived, but thrived. For Jalen Green, this series is slowly developing into a nightmare. For the third time in 4 games, the Rockets' leading scorer in the regular season was Vapor. He was on the bench Monday with the game up for grabs. That alone spoke volumes about Ime Udoka's confidence in him. How many coaches would pull the plug on such an important source of offense? Green didn't give Udoka much choice. Green was flat and, even worse, meek. He took just 8 shots, which is also how many points he scored, none of which came in the fourth quarter. When he missed a shot, his body language sagged. Green eventually became unplayable because he didn't contribute in other ways: 3 fouls, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, spotty defense.